Hi, I'm Sherman Snyder with MLC CAD Systems, and today we're going to talk about B-axis contour enhancements in Mastercam 2024. So let's go ahead and get started. Right off the bat, we're going to go ahead and let's change our view for this particular part, and we're going to do a section view of this. And the first one we're going to talk about is adjusting our stock and editing our insert area here. As we can see in this view, our tool is actually coming down into the material. So let's backplot this real quick just to get a better visual here. And we'll press play. And we can see how the tip of the tool, as we approach the actual contour itself, drops down into our material. Now this would be fine if it was already faced off, but if the material was there, we would have to adjust past the start and end, as we see here. So let's start by opening up the parameters. And inside of the parameters here, we're going to go over to the left and we're going to do a adjust stock option here for our stock recognition. And we can quickly grab the little ball here on the end and drag it to the bottom. Notice how we have little snap points that we can adjust this to, and we can hit enter once we are done. We're going to green check OK, and let's regenerate this toolpath to see how it adjusts the start and end of our contour. And we can see here we now approach in front and we exit through the back. So let's backplot our toolpath. I like to see the tool actually drop down into our material here. Very nice. And as we start to approach the backside, stay off that face. And then right past the end of our material. Perfect. So now we're going to look at adjusting the actual contour itself. We got the little groove in the face that we can rechain as an example here. So I'm going to go ahead and adjust this particular chain we have in the front. I'll say edit, and let's use the dynamic motion of the start here. Dynamic start point. And I'm going to select my end point here. And we'll say green check OK on this. Now, we're going to green check OK on our chain dialog, and let's regenerate this toolpath. We'll take a look at before and after the adjustments are done to the insert here. Backplot the toolpath. And right now we're going to drop down to the face. Notice how it tilts the tool as it comes around the backside of this part. It drops down into the part itself. And in reality, we probably don't want that tool to actually tilt that flat coming around the backside here. So we're going to make some adjustments to how this insert is read. Using our advanced control here, we're going to go to our depth option and set this for manual. And right now, this gives us a visual of what area we could cut with. I'm simply going to drag this to, we'll say, about the midpoint of that insert here. And notice I can snap, I can always go back, grab it, pull. So it's fully interactive until we hit enter on the screen. Once we hit enter, I can green check OK and regenerate. And I want to pay attention to how that tool flows over the front side of our part. But being that I adjusted it to not show any of the insert on the back, watch what happens as it comes around to the undercut behind these threads here. So it's following that front face as needed. Tilts, avoids that back, cuts up the face, and back through the back side.